Hey, this is Mark Washington from MTC Media. Looking at George Mason's trip to Paradise Jam, it was largely forgettable. The Patriots lost in any way possible, in every way possible. Blown out by Boston College, blown lead, and inability to close against Belmont, and then a listless, um, effort driven or lack of effort driven loss to Buffalo. Buffalo absolutely positively out hustled, outplayed, out everything George Mason in that game. So then you ask yourself the question, what is the positive you can take um, out of the trip to Paradise Jam? And my thing will be it's Devin Dinkins. The freshman point guard finally got some time now. It's because Ronald Polite is hurt, but he finally got some time. And look, the first two games in there, pretty forgettable games. 1 for 4 in 19 minutes against Boston College, then against Belmont, a 1 for 7 performance in 27 minutes over 3 for 3. But yesterday against Buffalo, I think we saw what Devin Dinkins can be. And let's be for real, this is the first time in college he had gotten significant time, and probably the first time in his young George Mason career that he felt sort of dependent on. And that's a big jump. That's a big jump for 99.9% of the freshmen, especially if you are a primary ball handler in college basketball. So what I did like was how he played against Buffalo. Yes, he had the 2 turnovers that could have been better, but he looked settled. He looked the part. He looked calm. I think that really reflected in his offense. The 5 for 9 with being 3 for 6 from 3-point land, and it's going to be important for head coach Kim English to see the growth of Devin Dinkins, because last year George Mason's biggest problem was the point guard position. I don't think that's even remotely debatable last season. This season with Polite, you hope that he's healthy. He hasn't been healthy throughout his college career. There have been issues with his health. So having a guy like Dinkins, who is young, who you can develop, who can come in and actually contribute and in a big way for a team, in a main spot for a team, is important. And I think what we saw out of Dinkins, especially in that last game, was he is on the correct path to be able to do that in Fairfax. So if you're looking for a bright spot in an otherwise very disappointing trip, look no further than Devin Dinkins. It's Mark